Top of the morning to you. Yeah, no, I can't pull that off. Good morning. Happy Friday Eve. Let's get right into this Real Talk Thursday, shall we? Because we like to keep it especially real on Thursdays. And let's talk about mistakes because we have all made them, right? We've all made mistakes that we can't change. The key here is to change so that you don't make the same mistakes. I think I've talked about on here before to forget the mistake and remember the lesson, right? What did you learn from that? How can you pivot so that you don't make the same mistakes again? In fact, mistakes aren't the problem. It's falling into that, vicious cycle of making the same mistakes. So we have to get uncomfortable so we can grow, so we can change and don't make the same mistakes. Mistakes are how you learn, right? I believe it was Mark Twain who said, experience is the most brutal of teachers, but you learn. My God, do you learn? It's one of my favorite quotes because you have to make peace with your past and that there are mistakes that you made that you cannot change, right? What happened yesterday, last month, last year, whatever old hurt, old trauma, betrayal you've been hanging on to, you can't do anything about that. Even if you wronged someone, you can make peace with that and decide that I'm going to be better, right? We know that when we know better, we should do better. And so when you change so that you don't make the same mistakes, right? That's the issue for some of us, not the mistake, but that we don't remember the lesson. And then we find ourselves making the same mistake. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. Again, that is how you learn. Think about, I look at my nephew and how it took him to learn how to walk and how he was all wobbly at first and didn't want to let go of your hand and had to learn to balance and then learn how to push up from the floor by himself. And I mean, let's face it, it takes a while for babies to get that. But they never once think, I'm not going to get this, even when I make a mistake, even when I don't do it right. They keep changing and growing so they don't make the same mistake. And pretty soon, they can keep their balance. They stop falling down. They can push up from the floor. I can put one knee on the floor and get up from there. And it's been this wonderful reminder watching my adorable nephew grow. And we can all take lessons from that, from youngsters, from babies, from kids. I mean, I don't know at what point all of that just goes away and we start crucifying ourselves for whatever we're doing right, for whatever mistake or whatever we're not doing right, or whatever mistakes we made. And at some point, it's like, get down off the cross, honey. Somebody else needs the wood. Change so that you don't find yourself making the same mistakes. Do the work. We repeat what we don't repair. Therapy Gym. You know that you have heard me talk about that before if you've been following me for any length of time. The mistake, the problem is not the mistake. It's not learning from the mistake, right? Let's not rinse and repeat. You can't change what happened in the past. Make peace with your past. What's past has passed, right? What is past has passed. Eyes forward. What can you do going forward to do better, to be better? And that's what we want. We want to change so we don't make the same mistakes. A little real talk coming at you on this Thursday, Real Talk Thursdays, aka Friday Eve. So maybe somebody needed to hear that. As always, I thank you for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow for Faithful Fridays. Have a good one.